The content in this video was created 100% by AI. Originally, I asked ChatGPT to create a story about a sloth in a yellow hoodie who saved Amazon, the company. But ChatGPT created the story about the Amazon rainforest instead. However, it was so cool, I just left it as is. The images were generated by MidJourney, the best AI image generator on the planet. They were not generated instantly, however. This took a long time using dozens of different prompts to get just the right image for the story. But in the end, the images from MidJourney came out beautifully. Without further ado, here is the story of Sammy, the sloth in the yellow hoodie who saved Amazon.
Once upon a time, deep in the heart of the Amazon rainforest, there lived a sloth named Sammy. Sammy was a curious creature and loved to explore the lush jungle around him. One day, while he was out on one of his adventures, he came across a strange object, a yellow hoodie. Intrigued, Sammy picked up the hoodie, and being a sloth and not known for their dexterity, he found it difficult to put it on. But with determination, he managed to slip the hoodie over his head, and it fit in perfectly. From that day forward, Sammy could be seen wandering the rainforest in his yellow hoodie. The other animals thought he looked quite dashing, and couldn't help but stare in amazement as he passed by. But little did they know, the yellow hoodie held a secret power. It gave Sammy the ability to communicate with the trees, the rivers, and the animals of the rainforest. And he soon learned that the jungle was in grave danger. The logging companies were cutting down the trees at an alarming rate, and the animals were losing their homes. The rivers were becoming polluted, and the air was thick with smoke. Sammy knew he had to do something to stop this destruction. He donned his yellow hoodie and set out on a journey to the nearest logging camp. As he approached, he found the loggers were on a break and decided to use this opportunity and speak with them. As he walked towards the camp, he put on his hoodie, and suddenly, he was able to speak fluently in human language. The loggers were surprised and thought they were seeing a ghost. Sammy told them about the disastrous effects of logging and how it was hurting the rainforest and all the creatures that called it home. The loggers were shocked and ashamed. They had never thought about the consequences of their actions before. Thanks to Sammy's words, they immediately halted their logging and began to work on replanting the trees they had cut down. They also worked on cleaning the rivers and making sure the animals had a safe place to call home. The rainforest began to heal, and the animals were grateful to Sammy for saving their homes. Word of Sammy's heroic actions quickly spread, and the logging companies all over the Amazon began to follow his example. The destruction of the rainforest slowed, and the area began to thrive once again. The story of the sloth in the yellow hoodie became a legend. Years passed, and Sammy grew old, but he never forgot his yellow hoodie and the role it played in saving the Amazon. And even though he eventually passed away, his legend lived on, inspiring generations to come to protect the rainforest and all the creatures that called it home. The company that had been cutting the trees, polluting the rivers, and destroying the habitat of the animals started to produce eco-friendly products like furniture made of sustainable wood. They became a shining example in the industry, showing that it is possible to do business while preserving the environment. And they started to make more profit than ever before. Even to this day, visitors to the rainforest can still find a yellow hoodie hanging in the trees, a reminder of the sloth who saved the Amazon.